Hello everyone, a warm welcome to you all. Thanks for joining with us in today's webinar session, an interactive webinar session on the topic productivity hacks that you don't want to miss. A warm welcome to you all. I'm Hansika, a presenter for today's session. Before we jump in, let me quickly walk you through what we'll be covering in today's webinar session. All right. So first, you will learn through interactive games here because we have lined up a few puzzles and games that will help you in learning about productivity tips in a fun and a faster way. Also, you will discover a lot of smart hacks where you will be able to uncover practical and easy to apply hacks that will help you in managing your time, managing your task more efficiently. In the session, you will watch live demos, see real-time walkthrough of tools and features that are designed to simplify your daily work, and that is going to really help you in boosting your efficiency. So during the end of this webinar, you will have instant tips where you can leave the session with ready-to-use takeaways where you can apply them immediately to stay organized and productive. So now, let me quickly explain to you how today's session is going to work. So we are doing things little differently this time. Instead of going straight into the slides and demos, we thought of taking it in a different way where we have lined up a lot of games for you, which are like a puzzle, unscramble words, match the following. We have something like that. So you will have to play the game first, solve it, and then give in your answers in the Q&A tab. So once you have got a go to the game, we will reveal which Zoho mail feature it relates to. So and then we will be giving you a simple trick or tip and trick that will be helpful in using the feature, and that is going to really help you in staying on top of things and work smarter. So basically, it's going to be like a game where you will learn a lot of hacks from it. So it's going to be a simple, fun, and easy to follow webinar session. With that being said, let's jump off to the first activity, which is a riddle round, which goes by the topic, what am I? Crack the clue and guess the feature. So here comes the first riddle and the productivity hack number 1. So the riddle says, I remember what you often look for and fetch it fast when asked again. So which Zoho mail feature relates to this riddle? The feature behind it is saved search. We all do this, right? We all use a search box to find in a specific type of email we wish to use. Sometimes we have a specific search, like we have few specific mentions for an email search, where we will give in a lot of conditions, and it will be a difficult task for us to retype the condition again and again, right? That's where Zoho Mail's saved search option comes to play. So on the top, you can find the search bar. Now let's give in few conditions that I'm going to search for. Let's say any email, I'm specifying a from address, which is from So this is the from address that I am specifying. The second condition I'm giving is the from date has to be a month ago, and emails that I have received till date, and also those emails should have attachments with it. So after giving this many searches, as you can see, there is one email that specifies the search condition. Now, instead of typing the search condition again and again, just by clicking on save this search option and giving in a name for it, and clicking on save, this search will be saved for your future reference. So on the left side panel, you can find the saved search folder. When you expand it, you can find the saved searches being displayed for you. So when you click on that, all the emails that is being coming under the condition will be displayed for you. So this is how you can use the saved search option in Zoho Mail. Next up, the riddle is being visible for you all, I guess. So it says, I temporarily hide emails so they pop back into your account when you want. So which Zoho Mail feature relates to the riddle? snooze option in Zoho Mail. Think about this. There are many times where we will receive a lot of emails in a workday, right? Few emails that are at high priority also will be listed in the inbox, and few emails that can be acted upon later will also be given there. So usually what we'll be doing, we might create a reminder for the email that we think that can be replied later, or just pull out our notes and make a note of it, right? But with the help of snooze feature in Zoho Mail, you will be able to eliminate all the steps with the feature. Now let me show you how to snooze an email in Zoho Mail. Now let's say this email is of less priority and can be acted upon later. So now, just by selecting that email and choosing the snooze option on the top bar, I will be displayed with a lot of time settings given. So I can choose how the time interval for snoozing that email. Now let me choose 10 minutes. So now the email will be snoozed, and if you wish to have details about the emails that you have snoozed, you can just expand the folders option and click on snooze folders. So here the email that you have snoozed with the time details will be displayed for your reference. Alright. So this is the productivity hack number 2, where you can snooze your emails to temporarily hide them, and so that they will pop back into your email inbox whenever you want them. So there is no fear of forgetting about that email. So next productivity hack riddle is that I ensure you know your emails is being seen. I never leave you guessing. Which feature in Zoho Mail helps you in knowing whether your email is being seen or not? The read receipt option. Because this is going to be a very useful feature in Zoho Mail, because there are many times when we'll send out an email and we'll be sitting and thinking whether the recipient has opened my email. Will I get a reply on time? Or should I send a reminder email stating that I have sent an email and you'll have to reply to that? So we'll have lots of thoughts in our mind, right? So to eliminate all those, you can just enable the read receipt option in Zoho Mail, which will never leave you guessing next time. So now let's see how this read receipt option works. So now after creating your email, on the top, if you see, you'll have a 3-dot icon, which is the options icon. When you click on that, in the send options, you have ask receipt. Just click on it and enable it. Now let's click on send. So now the read receipt is being enabled and the mail is being sent to the recipient. Let's go to the recipient's inbox and see how the read receipt is being displayed to them. Let's give it some time to load. Yes. So the recipient has received the email. So as soon as they open the email, they will receive a pop-up which will ask them to confirm this read receipt. So when they give on yes, they'll be able to look into the email that you have sent. Now let's see how the sender will receive the notification about it. Can you see? Even the sender will have a detail about that the message is being delivered and was read by the recipient on the mentioned time and date. So isn't this going to be a super hack? Because every time you need not keep guessing whether your emails has been read or not. You can use the read receipt option, with which you will be able to find out whether your email is being seen or not. So this brings us to the end of first section of productivity hacks, where we saw 3 features: how saved search will help you all, the snooze feature in Zoho Mail, and the read receipt option. Let's go to the second section of this webinar, and here comes a new set of game, which is emoji guess. So we have lined up few emojis for you, where you will have to decode this emoji, and when decoded, all those emoji when put together will give you a Zoho Mail feature. So decode the emoji and we will reveal the feature for you. So productivity hack 4, and you have the emojis displayed on your screen. So decode those emojis, put them together, connect them, and find which Zoho Mail feature relates to the emojis. This feature helps you in drafting an email and it sends the email later whenever it is necessary. Schedule later option in Zoho Mail. All right. There are a lot of times when we'll have to send emails to a person in a different region, right? Now, when we take this webinar session, it's 8:30 for us in the IN region, and in your region, it would be in a different time region, right? So this type of situations might occur for you all when you are sending an email to. So what you'll have to do, you'll have to wake up at odd hours to reply to your client emails or schedule your emails at the same time. So instead of doing that, you can use the schedule later feature in Zoho Mail that will help you in drafting your emails now, and it automatically sends those emails in the specified time. Let's see how you can use the schedule later option in Zoho Mail. Now, let's say I am creating a new email. Okay, now let me give a content for it. All right, let me specify subject, and I'm giving a recipient. All right, now all this is kept ready. Now, when I click on the send later option on the top, I'll be specified with few time details in which I can schedule and send the email. Now, I am scheduling this email for tomorrow 10 a.m. to be sent to the recipient. Now, while clicking on schedule and send, the specified message will be scheduled, and you can view the scheduled message in the outbox folder that is available for you. Can you see that? So, as per the time limit, the email will be sent to the recipient. All right. Now, let's go to productivity hack number 5. Can you guess which feature this emojis decode to? So, here's a clue for you. This feature helps you in color coding and organizing your inbox. It's the tags option in Zoho Mail. So to keep our inbox a clutter-free one, we'll be creating filters, right? Where we will match a type of emails together and put them in a specific folder that we want them to be there. Also, in the same folder, if you wish to categorize few emails by actions, you can use the tags option in Zoho Mail, with which you can give a color code to an email, and that will give you an overview of what that email is about. To give tags to your emails, select a folder. So here in this folder, we have few specific emails. Now, just by selecting that email and choosing the tag as option, I'll be listed with all the tags that are being available. I can just choose any number of tags that has to be given to an email. So when I just open this folder and take a look at the tags that are being pinned to the email, I can have an idea on what the email is about. So it is a notification email, a marketing related detail is being given here. So all these details I'll be able to get. So you need not create multiple filters and folders to categorize your email. You can use the tags option and color code your emails and categorize them too. So next productivity hack, emojis is being displayed. Please take a guess at it. A hint for this feature is that you can write and pin your thoughts inside your inbox. It's the sticky notes that is available inside the Zoho Mail UI. You know how you sometimes need to jot down a quick reminder or a thought while going through your inbox? What we would do is that we'll switch apps to take down notes of the email or scribble on a paper about the notes. But Zoho Mail lets you create and manage sticky notes right inside your inbox. So they're set neatly inside the side panel of your Mail UI, which will be easy to access and easy to update. You can also color code them, pin them, and even search to them when you need to find something fast. So on your right hand side, when you see towards the downside, you can find the sticky notes option. By clicking on the plus icon, you will be able to create in a note. You can color code them and categorize them as per your need. All right. We'll be talking about the sticky notes when we are covering the productivity tools that are available in Zoho Mail inside one option. Okay, you can wait for that. So now we have seen other 3 hacks, from send later option, tagging your emails, and using the sticky note in Zoho Mail, right? Now we are moving to the next section of a webinar where you will have to match the feature with what it does. So first feature is the Zia AI. So you have 3 purposes being mentioned. You can choose which feature meets the purpose. Zia AI is an assistant for you to draft, summarize, and reply to emails. Now let's see how you can use Zia AI in Zoho Mail to create and summarize your email contents. All right. Now let me quickly copy this out. All right. Now when you click on New Mail option, you can find the Zia Generate Content icon on the toolbar just by clicking on it. And here in the space, you will have to explain in a brief way what this content is about. So now I'm talking about a meeting schedule on a specific date and time. When I click on generate, can you see? The AI generated content will automatically be displayed. So you can use the regenerate option if you think the content is not as per the need of your email. You can regenerate it, or if you wish to change the tone of the content, you can do that also, and you can change the length. You can shorten it or elaborate it. But if you feel this generated content to be good, you can just click on looks good, and the content will be populating on your compose page. So this is how you can use Zia to create content in Zoho Mail. Now let's say you wish to use Zia for summarizing your content. Let's say it's a very lengthy email and you wish to have a quick summary on what that email is about. You can select the Zia summarize option that is available on your page. So as soon as you open your email, you can find the Zia summarize on your right hand side. You can just click Zia summarize and it will summarize your email and give you an information about what those email content is about. So now let's move on to the next productivity hack, that is number 8, which is about the conversation view. Can you guess which purpose meets this feature? Conversation view helps you in grouping your emails into a single thread for easier access. Let's say you receive back and forth replies and conversation happening on a single email. So there are many times for you to get missed out of any replies that comes to the email, or you'll be confused, right, when you have a lot of emails in your inbox. So at that time, by just enabling the conversation view in your folder, you will be able to group emails into a single thread for easier access. Let's see how that can be done. So now this is our inbox folder, and you can find the conversation view icon beneath the search bar. So you will find 3 small icons here. So the first icon helps you in enabling and disabling the conversation view. So before turning it off, we'll take this email as an example. So as you can see, there is an email that is being sent, and this is the reply email that we have received. So there are 2 emails in a single thread. Just because this conversation view is enabled, this thread-like view is available for us to view, and also on the top of your email information you have that there are 2 emails in this thread. Now let me just turn off this conversation view in this folder. As it has been displayed on your screen, you just have an email stating that you have received a message. Only that is being shown, but this leaves you puzzled, right? What reply is this email for? Because all your sent emails will be found in the sent folder. So only when you are going to enable the conversation view for the folder, you will be able to have a thread-like conversation, which will not leave you guessing. All right. With that being said, let's move on to productivity hack number 9, which is the smart filters. It helps you in auto-organizing emails without creating rules. So as we already saw, we will be creating filters to map up few of the related emails and put them in a specified folder. Smart filters are intelligent and automatic email sorting tool which is built right into Zoho Mail. So they keep your inbox clean, organized, and they focus on automatically categorizing your incoming emails based on the condition that is being specified. So because it would be a difficult job for us to specify notifications or newsletter type of emails, because we'll receive it from multiple centers. When we take newsletters, it can be a marketing email, subscription content, or updates from the blogs or publications that you have subscribed to. So to eliminate all this works, you can just enable the smart filters option in Zoho Mail that will automatically organize this type of emails before even creating loads. So to do so, click on the settings gear icon and navigate to the filters option. On the top, you can find the smart filters option. So it will be disabled. So when you wish to enable the smart filters for your inbox, just by clicking on the toggle button, you can enable and smart filters will be enabled for you. So next time you receive any emails that are related to your newsletters or notifications or forum related discussion, it will be automatically sent to the folder that has been created. All right. So under this feature meets purpose section of this webinar, we did see how you can use Zia, the AI, to create, draft, and summarize your content. So it is going to be your assistant. Next, we saw how by enabling the conversation view in Zoho Mail, you can group emails into a single thread for easier access. At last, we saw how Smart Filters option helps you when auto-organizing emails without creating rules. Next set of game, which is going to be Unscramble it. You'll have to untangle the letters so that we will unlock you the tools and features from Zoho Mail. All right. So first up, we will have your Unscramble feature there. We would like you to give a guess for it. A hint for you all with which you can find what feature it is relating to. It's the hotkeys option in Zoho Mail. So as the hint says, it's for inbox ninjas who prefers shortcuts over clicks. Right? So there are many words in our mail compose that we'll be using regularly, like as soon as possible, just for your information, just for your reference, nice to hear. So these are words that we use continuously in your emails, right? So to eliminate the work of retyping it again and again, you can create it as an hotkey, and just by using it in your compose section, the whole word will be displaying in your compose page. Let's see how to create an hotkey and use it in our compose. So in the settings page, you can find the hotkeys option available for you all. So to add in a new hotkey, click on add a hotkey option. And let's say I'm giving as soon as possible, because this is the word that I use regularly in my emails. All right, so now it is being saved. Now let me click on new email, and now I'll have to give in the command, which is the slash command. So as soon as I click on the slash command, all the hotkeys that has been created will be listed. So from there, you can choose the hotkey that you wish to choose. So as soon as you click on that, the word gets displayed on your compose page. So by this, you will be able to save in a lot of time and stay productive while using your Zoho Mail. All right. Let's go to the next unscramble word. Let me give you a hint to find the answer to. It's the share draft option in Zoho Mail, which will help you in teaming up on an email before you hit the send button. I feel this feature to be a helpful one because all the time whenever I compose an email, I wish my email content to be reviewed by my teammates. So what I would do is that before using the share draft option, I would send an email stating with the subject saying test or draft. I'll send that email to them, and then they will review it, and they will send me back an email saying that it is reviewed. And only after that, I'll copy the content, give it in the compose page, and then send it to the intended recipient. But with the help of share draft option in Zoho Mail, you will be able to create a chat-like conversation in your compose page itself. Let's see how you can do that. Now let's say this is the content that I wish to get it reviewed from my teammates. All right, let me give in a content here. Okay, so this is the content. Now you can give in a subject for it. Now, before sending it to the intended recipient, I wish to get this draft shared. So just by clicking share draft option, which is available on the top, all your teammates will be listed here. So you can choose any of your teammates from whom you wish to get this content reviewed and click share. So this will give you a chat-like space where you can chat about the draft, get changes done, have a perfectly drafted email content, and send it to the intended recipient at last. Alright, so this is how you can use the share draft option, team up an email and send it before and send it afterwards. Alright. So this is going to be the last feature hack that we're going to see now. This is your go-to ready responses, which is already saved and kept ready. It's the templates option in Zoho Mail. Right? Whenever we'll have to send an email of the same content to different persons, there are a lot of times us copy pasting the same email again and again, or sometimes to the worst we might keep drafting it again and again. Right? To eliminate all this works, you can use the templates option in Zoho Mail to create your go-to responses and you can save them. Let's see how we'll have to create a template and use it in your compose page. So on the left hand side, you can find all your folders option. So in that you have your templates. When you right click on the folder, it gives you an option to create template. So here is where you can specify a subject to it, given a good content. Here in the template, you can also do few formatting options available for you. Alignment can be done and you can insert an image, link, tables, and even emojis can be added. Also, you can add attachments to the template that you're creating and click on save. So now you have a go-to ready template that is you can use in future. So now let's see how to insert a template in the compose page. So in the options available for you, click on the more option, which is the drop down icon. You can find the insert template icon. When you click on that, all the templates that you have created before will be available for you. So just by clicking on the template, you can find the content being pre-populated in your compose page. So this is the help of templates, and we saw how you can create a template and use it in the compose page. So in this Unscramble section, we saw how you can create hotkeys, share your draft with your teammates, and create and use templates to stay productive in your workday. All right. So this brings us to end of the productivity hacks as per the features. Now we are completely moving on to spotting the secret to productivity to the mail suite applications that are available inside the Zoho Mail UI. So we have super curious and game lined up for this section which is going to be a word search. So we have hit 6 Zoho Mail suite applications inside the word search. So we would like to ask you all to take in some time to find and spot the application names that has been hidden inside. So just a hint, you have 6 application names inside it. Look into Zoho Mail, the calendar application. Calendar, so here is where you can schedule your meetings, set reminders, and share events within your team members. Also, you can find the availability of your team members using Zoho Calendar. All right, now let's see how you can do so. So you can find the mail suite of apps on your left-hand side. It will be available in the left panel. So first, let's talk about the calendar. So here, the hack that I thought of explaining to you all is the smart add option that is available. You can see a small plus-like icon with 2 stars on it. While clicking on it, it will give you a pop-up in which you can give in details for a smart ad of events. Let's say my event details is going to be like this. All right. Now, so you will have to have a specific format for giving in your details in the smart ad, where you can find about the details when you click on the I like option. So you can give in your details here, and when you click on add, can you see the event is being created? So let's say you receive an email stating about the event details. You can just copy it from your email and paste it in the smart ad option, and that will create your event here. So you can use this feature to create events. And if you wish to edit it, just click on the pencil like icon on it and do the changes that is necessary. Now, as I told already, you can also view the availability of your teammates using Zoho Calendar space itself. For this event, now let's say I am inviting my teammates. And here, can you see the slot suggestion option there? When I click on that, it will give me with the participant availability timing. So it goes through their calendar and sees which time they are available and unavailable, and it will give you a note of all their unavailability and availability timings. So you need not worry upon creating an event when your teammates are not available. So you can use this to get an idea on their availability. All right. So this is another hack that I thought of discussing. So the next hack is that now let's say you're creating events for your customers in a different time zone. There are a lot of possibilities, right? Because your customer might be in a different time zone, or the meetings that they schedule will be odd hours for you. So while you are creating an event for your customers, you can choose to have a primary and a secondary timing in your calendar view. To enable this primary and secondary view, you can go to the settings option and select it as calendars, and under the calendar settings you can find the time zone. So you can enable or disable the secondary time zone and choose in your primary time zone too. So now let me say I am enabling the secondary time zone and choosing it to a different time zone of mine. So now it is being updated. So the next time when you are creating events, you can have a look at here. Okay, this is going to be our time zone timing, and you can choose which time will be appropriate for you to create the meeting with your customers and clients. So you can use Zoho calendars to schedule meetings, set reminders, and share events within your teammates. All right. The second Zoho Mail Suite application that we're going to see now is the to-do option that is available. So to-do lets you create, assign, and track tasks that you have to be done in a day. Not only yours, you can also see tasks that you have assigned to others. You can set in task date, reminders, and prioritize your work. So this is going to be a space where you will have all your tasks, a progressive results of your task. All right. Now, let's take a look at the UI first. So this is how Zoho task will look like. So you can choose the way you want it to look like. And then here is a view called the unified view. When you click on that, you can find tasks from multiple applications that you have enabled for your account. For now, you can enable it for Zoho CRM, Connect, People, Projects, Desk. And also the task that you're creating from Zoho Mail will also be visible to you. So you can edit it, delete the task. All this can be done from the same UI itself. Also, you can customize it as per your need and prioritize your task that has to be done. All right. So you can do all this in To-Do. Next up, we have Zoho Contacts. So Zoho Contacts is where you can manage your personal and professional contacts. You can import and export contacts from this page. So this helps you in having a connection with your clients and customers. All right. Now, let's say I receive an email from one of my teammates or one of my customer. Paula@zilka.com is Paula is my new customer. All right. So when I just click on that email, I will find the option to add to contacts. I can click on that. Excuse me. And then you can edit the details about your customer, given their company name, given a nickname for them, or save in their details, and you can have. So you can find all your customer details in the contacts page, where you will be able to edit them whenever it is wanted. All right. Next up, we have Zoho bookmarks. So it will help you in saving and organizing your favorite or frequently used URLs, which you can use it for a quicker access. So in this space, you can have a lot of bookmarks from other web pages too. Now let's say I have a lot of bookmarks being pinned in one of my browser. So it is not going to be an easy task for me to copy paste all my bookmarks from that browser to Zoho Mail UI, right? So I can use the import option that is available and import all the bookmarks that are here. So now let's see how you can import a bookmark in Zoho Mail. So you will find the import option on the top. So before doing this, you will have to export all the bookmarks from your browser in a .html format. So when all that is kept ready, you can click on import and select the file that you have kept ready to import. Click on open. So now the bookmark import will be scheduled. So you will also receive an email notification about the bookmark schedule that is being done. This is how an email notification will be sent to you as soon as the import has been completed successfully. So when you go to your bookmarks page and click on general, all the bookmarks that you have imported will be listed for your reference. All right. So you can have access to your frequently or favorite URLs quickly by importing your emails inside your URLs inside Zoho Mails UI. Next, we have Zoho Notes. So it is a simple note-taking application which allows you to collaborate with your teammates. Also, you can assign persons to work on it. So while talking about sticky notes, I told we'll be covering it up in the productivity suite of applications that is being explained. So now let's look into the sticky notes app too, because any sticky note that you create inside the Zoho Mail UI will be automatically synced to the notes that are available. So now let's say this is a sticky note that I have created here, right? So now when I click on notes, I can find the same sticky note content being available in my notes UI also. So it gets automatically synced. So now I can invite my teammates to collaborate on this. Now let me give one of my teammates and invite them. So now we'll be able to collaborate, brainstorm, given our ideas, and all those can be done within the Zoho Mails, Zoho Notebook page itself. All right. So here you can do all the formatting tasks. You can change colors as per your need. You can add in images, attachments, and also you can categorize it as per your need. All right. So this is how you can use Zoho Notes to stay productive in your workspace by collaborating with your teammates. The last mail suite application I start off discussing with you all is the resource booking option that is available. So this is going to be very handy when you have important meetings or client discussions that has to be taken place. So you need not worry about running to choose a conference room. Just by sitting in your place and just right away from your Zoho Mail UI, you can choose the resource booking app, choosing the location you wish to have your meeting, and book your rooms. Let me show you how that can be done. So when you click on resources, and when your organization or your admin has given all your location details and it is being kept ready, when you click on new bookings, we can give an title for it, and then you can add in a room, which building you are in, which floor, all this can be chosen, and you can click on book. So also you can choose the check the availability of the time conference room that are available by clicking on check the availability option. All right. So we did see how the mail suite applications will help you in staying productive, right? We saw calendar, to-do, contacts, bookmarks, and notes. Here's the answer that is being decoded. So here is where all the application names has been hiding. That brings us to end of today's session, where we have played, explored, and we hope that you found this session to be an insightful one, and that you have uncovered a few things that will help you in being productive. So I would end by saying that productivity isn't just a goal, it's a workflow. Power it up with Zoho Mail so that you just not stay organized, you can stay ahead of all your works. So go on, power up your productivity with Zoho Mail. If you wish to contact us after this webinar session, please do make note of the email address that is being displayed on the screen, which is support@zohomail.com. Thanks a lot for joining with us in this webinar session on productivity hacks that you don't want to miss. Thanks for staying with us until the end. Thank you.